Hello there. Tonight I'm going to be doing a shave using something that's pretty much a classic in the wet shaving world. I can't get the camera to pick it up, but I'm trying. There we go. Cella. Creme de barba. Haven't ever tried Cella before, but I know that it has a stellar reputation. I was looking for something to replace the Razor Rock ABC BA that I can't seem to find anywhere, and this was recommended to me. We're going to be using my Peerless nylon, vintage nylon brush. A lot of people knock these brushes and they say, well, they don't feel very good, and this has a little bit more scritch than my Pure Badger brush, but it does its job. It is what it is. And I use it all the time. I don't have a problem with it. So I'll be using my black handled super speed with a 7 o'clock sharp edge, the yellow in it. I've got one shave on this blade. So let's go ahead and get started. I didn't really bloom the soap because it seems like it's more of a cream to me. So I decided against blooming. It smells absolutely wonderful. The jar that it comes in is quite small, but it's all right. And I really think, now I may have to go back at this, but I really think that's enough. We shall see. Let me switch to my bowl. Well, no, let me get just a little bit more of it. I've got this brush is fairly dry. I just dipped it into the water that was in my lather bowl. I put warm water in my lather bowl because I get warm lather that way. Amazing, isn't it? And I just dipped this in the lather bowl. That smells absolutely wonderful. I get the cherry scent that everybody talks about. Some people say it's not there, and some people say it is. I get that. It's just, that's a lovely scent. It's not the ABCBA. It's a completely different scent. The almond is there, but that cherry scent is ever present. And now this is lathering really, really spectacularly, but I think it can take, I could shave with that and be just fine, but I think it can take more water. And I'm the kind of guy, when I do lathers, I like a lot of water in my lather. I like the lather to be really hydrated. A lot of guys you see on the shaving forums, if you watch my lather, a lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times my lather will be a lot wetter than most people's. Tends to be, it'll be almost transparent in spots like on my chin because it's loaded down with water, and I like that. I think that is the best way to, I think that the best way to whip up a lather, the best lather that you're going to get, and that is just wonderful. I think this lather could take a ton more water, But I think the best lather that you can get is one that's just really, really well hydrated. Uh, I'm not making lather porn. I'm making lather to shave with. There's a difference. So that's a lovely scent. It fills my entire bathroom. And yeah, this lather needs more water. So I'm going to be mixing some more into this. And so that second reach into the bowl when I initially began to build this lather, I don't think that it was necessary. I think that this soap will produce more lather with much less soap than I'm used to using with other types of soap. That's just kind of an initial impression that I'm getting. I mean, I loaded this up with water. And it, in my opinion, needs more. So we're going to go back to the sink. And we're going to load up some more water in this lather. Even more. There we go. It's starting to loosen up and be closer to what I like. Still, it's still going to be, I think, a really solid type of lather. But I mean, that's incredible. The amount of water that this, I'm gonna go for some more water. That's just incredible. And so we're gonna, excuse me, I had lather in my mouth. Doesn't taste that good. It is on the tip of my mustache, and so, all right, that's better. I think that's a better lather. More what I prefer. But you can tell that this lather, this first pass with this lather that's here, that was on here first, it was sticky and it just not enough water in it. So, alright, that's better. I can tell. Okay, now you see what I'm talking about? Look, you can almost see through the lather on my chin. That's the kind of lather I'm looking for when I shave. I want something nice and wet and well hydrated that I know is going to provide me plenty of slickness. Lovely cushion. Lovely slickness. Not huge gobs of slickness, but well within the realm of a beautiful straight razor shave. Much better. I've gotten to a point where I can feel, and for some of you guys, I mean, I've only been wet shaving since March in this kind of way, the traditional kind of wet shave. So for some of you guys, it may be old hat, but I've gotten to a point where when the lather goes on, as soon as the lather starts to go on, I can tell whether I've got my water ratio right just by the feel of the lather. And that's a good thing. Lovely. This 7 o'clock sharp edge in my new is just a mediocre kind of blade. Doesn't feel particularly sharp or smooth or anything like that. But in my text, in my MR, my Maggot MR6 in that super speed, it just turns into a wonderful, wonderfully smooth and sharp blade. All kinds of lather left over. Just lovely. I mean, take a look at that again. That's what I prefer. Is something a bit thinner, a bit wetter than what you see on the pics where they show me your lather, and on the forums, and you see these big gob lather look like you could take a spatula and, you know. I don't know about on a DE, but I like a lather with that on my straight razor. When I rinse the blade off, it goes right off the blade. It doesn't stick to the blade. It's not gummy. It doesn't hold on to the blade. I like lather when I'm putting it on my face. It's so nice and loose it flies all around the bathroom. That's the kind of lather I'm looking for. But it still offers a nice, I mean, there's all kinds of cushion in this lather. And the slickness jumped up like 2-3 notches. Lovely shave. Lovely lather. Just a wonderful, wonderful. I can't get over the scent. Just a lovely, oh man, wonderful cherry, almond, marzipan, I guess they would call it, type scent. Although I'm not sure I ever smelled marzipan. I think I have, but if I did, it was when I was a young child. And I can't remember it. Cleaning my brush out now. Sorry. But anyway, that's just a lovely shave. I cannot say enough about the soap. I'm sorry I waited so long to try Cella. There's such a residual slickness left on my face that it's not even funny. We're going to go with An old friend I haven't used in a little bit. Aqua Velva Musk. Just because I can. A little bit of burn, not much. Lovely. Cella. Wonderful product. Thanks for joining me. I greatly appreciate everybody that watches, posts, comments. Thank you so much. And I will see you on all the different shaving forums and Facebook pages and all things wet shaving. God bless. And have a good one.